Hi everybody, this is Peter. Today we're going to be doing a sample playthrough of Everyday Player Hockey, and it's published by Everyday Player Games, available at everydayplayergames.com, and according to their website, this is based on an older hockey game called Rod Gilbert Hockey. I'm not sure when that was out. I'm assuming in the 70s. I'm not really sure. But this, they've, I guess, tweaked some things about the original game and maybe added some features, and now we have Everyday Player Hockey. Just a short review. That this is a very simple hockey game, very straightforward, very easy to learn, I must say. And it doesn't have all the the depth and complexity of some other hockey board games that are out there, but it does a very good job of simulating the game of hockey, and it flows really well, as you'll see. So what we have here in front of you is the basic game board with the puck. You can see that there's 29 little zones, and basically the action cards will tell you that somebody will make a pass from zone 7 to zone 13 as they're moving up the ice. And here's a sample of the player cards, team cards, I should say. There's 3 teams per sheet, and all the players are on the one sheet. So and they're broken down by line. So line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and the goalies, and a power play and a penalty kill line, and offensive and defensive ratings for each player, which will come into play sometimes. And so, excuse me. As I said, there's 2 ways that this game works. There's these fast action cards, and it's divided into visitor and home, and you just flip the card and you look at which zone the puck is currently in, and then you just read the result. So if it's in zone 13 and the visitors have the puck, it says to visitor left defense, who carries it to zone 20. And if it was the home team, it would be passed to the home team right defense at 12. Sometimes you have a result like this where it says number to 5. So that just means that if the puck holder has this symbol on their card, you would use that result instead of the main result on the card. So I think it just means for better passers. Pardon me, I have a cold, so I'm a little rough today. But anyway, the other way, instead of printing out the fact deck, you can just print out this chart, which I guess has the same information as the thing. So there's a visitor puck movement chart, and it says some zones 1 to 3, and you would just roll a 2d6 and get a result each time. So you can just print out those 2 charts, one for visitor, one for home, or you can print out the facts. There's a let me think now. There's the facts. The whole fact deck, I think, is 60 cards, and each card representing 10 seconds of action. So on the score sheet, you can keep track of the action here. Just tick off each time you flip a fact or roll the dice on the chart. Just want to show you a little bit. There's really, that's about it in terms of the footprint. There are charts here for the goalies, so that'll come into play when a shot comes up, and you'll see that happen. There's a scramble at the goalmouth chart, and there's a penalty chart and a whistle. Okay, so we'll just get going. I'm just playing a game here between the Penguins and the Bruins from the 70-71 season. And so to start off, you just roll 1 die and just look at the face-off chart here. And the die is a 4, and it's spot 15. So it says to home team right defense at 17. Okay, so the home team has the puck, so I just use a pawn to show which team has the puck, and you can flip it back here. So we're in zone 17, and it says to home team right defense, he skates to 12. I'll just check off one tick there. Next, so since we're in 12, we look at section 10 to 12. The home team has the puck. It says lead pass stolen by visitor right wing at 4. So we move the puck over to zone 4. Move the token over that Pittsburgh has the puck, and it's the right wing who has it. And we tick for the time pass. So zone 4 in the visitor section. To visitor left defense inside blue line at 12. So puck's over there now. Flip and zone 12. Loose puck. High rated left wing has it at 15. So we look at the left wings on the two teams, and Dean Prentice on Pittsburgh, his offensive rating is 13. Wayne Cashman on Boston, his rating is also 13, so in a tie that it goes to the home team. So Boston has the puck, and that's at zone 15. Okay, to the home. So 15 on the home side says to home team center, who skates to 12. Yeah, it's got this symbol here that says greater than center. So if that comes up, sometimes you have a single greater than sign, or see if I can find one here. Sometimes there's a double greater than sign. So what you do in that case is that you compare the wins, the difference in wins between the two teams, and that means the team with the higher number of wins will get the puck in that case. In that case, it would be the center. Except if the two teams are less than 10 wins difference between the two of them. So Boston had 57 wins, Pittsburgh had 21 wins, so Boston's going to get the puck in this case. They had the puck to begin with. The home team center skates to 12, but say Pittsburgh, if it was reversed and Boston had the puck, or if Pittsburgh has the puck and they were the home team and Boston was the away team, then in this case Boston would have the puck. Okay, so we'll go on to the next action, and it's 12 passes stolen by visitor left defense at 8. So Pittsburgh has the puck. So read 8 on the visitor side. Pass to visitor left wing at 14. Read from 14 section of the card to visitor right wing, who skates to 18. Oh, here's a double greater than sign left defense. So in this case, Boston's going to be getting the puck at zone 18 in the left defense. Bobby Orr has it. So there's a good example of a turnover. Okay, so 18 from the home team side, pass to home team right wing, who skates to 14, and it says whistle. So we roll 1d6 and look at the whistle chart. And it's a 3. And 3 just means offside or icing. So in this case, it was near the blue line, so it's an offside. So the face-off is going to be at zone 14. Okay, so zone spot 14, we roll 1d6, and it's a 4, and it says to home team right wing at 17. Boston has the puck. Pass to home team right defense at the point at 12. Centering pass to home team left wing at 8. So the only decisions that you have to make in this game are when to decide to shoot. So it doesn't tell you you're going to be taking a shot from this point or from wherever. So there's 4 zones. Zone 1 is right in front of the net. Zone 2 is here. Zone 3 is sort of a mid half boards, top of the circle kind of thing, and Zone 4 is out near the blue line. So let's say that Boston's going to take a shot here. So how did we get here? Centering pass to home team left wing at 8. So the home team left wing is Wayne Cashman. So we look at his offensive rating as 13. And we look at the team defense rating of the line that's on the ice, which is Pittsburgh. And the team defense is 11. So 13 minus 11 is 2. So we're going to be adding 2 numbers to the dice roll on Cashman's shot here. So what we roll here is a red 6. And that tells us which column we're going to be looking at on the goalie chart. So Les Binkley is in nets for Pittsburgh, and he's a B-rated goalie. So the shot is from zone 3, and it's in column 6, and the roll is 34. In the you read the dice for the 2d6 result is just from the smaller die roll to the first, and then the higher one. So you have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 21, a roll of 21 would be actually 12. So, all right, so we have 34, and then we're going to go down 2 from that. So 34 is here, but since the difference was plus 2, you go down to 36, and that's in the red zone, and that's a goal. So that's a goal for Wayne Cashman. So that's how shooting works. So it's 1-0 Boston. Okay, I think that's been 2 minutes, so we'll just switch lines to line 2. And I'll just play a little bit more because I think so far you got a pretty good idea of how this game works. So, okay, so just roll on the face-off chart and just a visitor left wing at 14. So that's Keith McCreary on the second line for Pittsburgh. Okay, so 14, puck battle. Visitor right defense, home team left wing at 13. So on puck battles, you add the offensive and defensive ratings of the 2 players and compare them. So the visitor right defense is Jim Morrison. He's offense 9, defense 4, so that's 13. And the home team left wing is Johnny Busick. He's 16 plus 1 is 17. So Busick has the puck at 13. Okay. Pass to home team right defense, skates it to 9. Pass stolen by visitor left wing at 9. So Pittsburgh has the puck. Right on visitor right wing stick at 10. 10 pass ahead to visitor left wing at 17. To visitor left defense, skates to 19. Pass to visitor high offensive rating at 22. So in that case, it's Keith McCreary. So let's say McCreary is going to take a shot from here for Pittsburgh. So McCreary is an offense 14. The team defense for Boston is 13, so it's going to be plus 1. So we're going to be adding 1 to the die roll here. And Jerry Cheevers, I think, is in nets for Boston. He's also a B. So we roll a red 6. That's also a good column. You can only score in the initial shot if you roll in a column 6. Sometimes you can get a goal from a rebound from that scramble at the goal mouth I showed you earlier if you roll a 66 from one of the other columns. So it's 6 and 46. So zone 3, 6, 46, we add 1. So that's a goal over Pittsburgh. So it's a 1-1 tie. So I think I'll stop there. Just trying to think of anything else I need to show you. I don't think there is. Yeah, I just wanted to mention penalties. The penalty chart is just very simple. Penalties can come off a whistle result. If you roll a 5 or a 6 after you get a whistle, you get a penalty. and then you just re-roll on this penalty chart. You roll the 2d6, and it just tells you whether it's the visitor or the home team, or the higher rated team gets a penalty. This number here is the penalty rating of the team, and the higher number means it's a higher rated thing. So in this case, Boston is a penalty rating of 10, and Pittsburgh is a team penalty rating of 8. So Boston is the higher rated penalty team, if that's the case, because some of the results say higher rated team, like up here. Scramble at the goal mouth, that could be just a rebound situation where it just says you would just roll 2d6, and then in the column it says, goalie clears at the left of ends at 3 or 27. It just means 3 or 27, depending on it's the visitor or the home team. So you can have goals off the scramble at the goal mouth. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what else there is. As you can see, it's a very simple game, very straightforward. The cards tell you where the puck is and what to do, and you don't have to worry about line changes. You just move a little token down the side of your team card. Just going back to the shooting thing. So say Wayne Cashman's taking a shot and his offensive rating is 13, and the team defense rating is greater than that. So say it's 15, you would subtract 2 from the die roll on the shot. So if you roll a 26, then you would take 2 off that and be a 24 instead. Sorry, I'm just looking at my quick reference card to see if there's anything else. I think that's it. So anyway, if you're interested in this game, buying this game, just go to everydayplayergames.com, and if you want to ask them any questions, you can click on the contact link there, and it'll set up a little email for them, and you send them an email, and they'll get back to you. And this is January 2018, and each of their games are $15. They also have baseball, football, and basketball games, and they each come with a handful of seasons. For the hockey game, it comes with 64-65, 67-68, 69-70, 70-71, 73-74, and 82-83 for the NHL, and the 72-73 WHA season. So, so that's a great bargain. You get 6 or 7 seasons for $15. So anyway, so hopefully this you'll get something from this video about how the game works, and see you next time. Thank you. Just a couple of things I forgot to mention. It's going to take you about 90 minutes to play a game of Everyday Player Hockey, so it's about 30 minutes a period. So just wanted to give you an idea of how long it takes to play. The other thing is that that it didn't come up in the gameplay is that you can get turnovers. It's not like you just move down and then the ice and then just decide to shoot and then see what happens, and that's the only way there's going to be a turnover. Say if there's a rebound and it goes to the defensive team. So for instance, I have this card here. So say the home team's moving down the ice and they're in zone 8, or section 8 here in zone 3, heading towards the visitor net. And so there's an element of push your luck here. So okay, do I shoot from here, or do I try to push to get closer to the net to zone 2 or zone 1? So let's say they're going to try to do that, and then you get a result like this: pass stolen by visitor left wing at 9. So there's a turnover, and the visitor team gets it. So that's another bit of a strategy, or a bit of an element of uncertainty there. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay.